He killed his own son or plotted to kill his own son. He's been out for 2 years while this investigation is going on, while my daughter and his grandson are resting in a grave. I don't think he should see the light of day until this case is solved.
This is the story of India Kinamore, aged 26, a pregnant lady who was shot and killed on the same day she was supposed to be induced to have her baby. Police could not find the killer for over 2 years, but they later found out that someone who was very close to her who didn't want her to have the baby was who killed her. Her home door was intentionally left open so that the killers can get in and kill her few days to her having her new baby. Who could be behind this and why was she targeted? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
I think I'ma just be single until Jesus come, and then I'ma just ask him, do he want to be with me? Because at this point, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm about to cry just thinking about it. I don't know what the fuck to do.
This story takes us to Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio, the Queen City. It's the birthplace of America's first pro baseball team, home to a bridge that inspired New York's Brooklyn Bridge, and famous for its chili smothered in cheese. But behind the culture and pride, Cincinnati has long battled one of the highest violent crime rates in Ohio, proof that even a city built on history and innovation can't escape its darker side.
See, I was about to sit down with one nigga, but then I got my hair done. I was like, fuck that. These niggas need me. I'm that bitch, period.
India Kinamore was 26, bright, creative, and a mother. She was always happy, posting contents on TikTok and enjoying her life with her 6-year-old son as much as she could.
Draco. So, she make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it.
India met Kayvon Warren, age 30, and they started a nice relationship. She never thought things would get very serious with them, but yes it did, and somewhere along the line she got pregnant.
Hey guys, let's do a pregnancy bump update. So I am now, get this fucking baby out of me, weeks along. The baby is the size of a fucking whale and what sounds like at least 5 painful stitches. My main symptom is bitch.
In one of her posts she said, "I woke up this morning in my feels. If you would have asked me a year ago, shit, maybe even a couple months ago, did I want another kid, my answer was, hell no, until he had other plans for me." She was happy with her pregnancy. She loved every bit of it. She was posting over and over about it. She had a shoot with her boyfriend Kayvon and everything seems fine. But deep down, Kayvon, who was already a father, was not ready to have another child. He was doing everything just to please people looking from the outside. He never wanted another baby from anyone. India was an innocent woman who didn't know the man she was dating has some bad intentions towards her. She was only concerned about posting her funny moments on social media.
Ask my friends what's my red flag.
She was living her life and looking forward to having her baby. By this time, India was 9 months pregnant and was due to have her baby at any moment. India was scheduled to be induced on March 4, 2023, but unfortunately that did not happen. On the morning of March 4, officers were called just after 4:30 a.m. to an apartment in Coleraine Township, Ohio. India's 6-year-old had called his grandma saying, "Mommy has been shot." Inside, police found India lying with multiple gunshot wounds. She was declared dead at the scene, and so was her unborn baby, stillborn in the cold aftermath of violence. They rushed her to the hospital in the hopes of saving the baby, but unfortunately, they were not able to save the baby.
Police have identified a pregnant woman killed in Coleraine Township early this morning. Her name is India Kinamore. Police say the 26-year-old was shot just before 5 this morning On Hidden Meadows Drive off Hamilton Avenue, they say Kinamore was in the late stages of her pregnancy. The baby also died. Police have not said anything about a suspect or any arrests in the case.
Kayvon went online to post a touching message which reads, "Baby, I'm hurting bad off this one, I love y'all." It appeared that he was sad on the death of his girlfriend and his baby. People sent in a lot of condolence messages. No one ever thought of him as a bad guy. Her family was shattered too, especially when police were not able to arrest anyone. Months turned into seasons. No arrests, no answers. Then came the break in the case, 2 years later.
Tonight back at home, Coleraine police announced arrests in a cold case involving the murder of a pregnant woman.
So this all happened back in 2023. 26-year-old India Kinamore was pregnant when she was shot on Hidden Meadows Drive. She and her unborn child were killed. Tonight, Coleraine police announcing the arrests of 3 men for the murders. 20-year-old Robert Irvin, 30-year-old Kayvon Warren, and 22-year-old Lamar Suggs are all charged with 2 counts of murder.
In August 2025, officials announced that 3 suspects were finally charged in the murders of India and her unborn child, Robert Irvin, 20, Kayvon Warren, 30, and Lamar Morris Suggs, 22. Each faces 2 counts of murder.
He killed his own son or plotted to kill his own son. He's been out for 2 years while this investigation is going on, while my daughter and his grandson are resting in a grave. I don't think he should see the light of day until this case is solved.
An unexpected discovery in the 2023 murder case of a Coleraine woman and her unborn child. Police have charged 3 people with murder, one of whom was the father of that unborn child. They were in court today, and so was our Brenda Ordonez, who joins us live.
Rob, yeah, bond hearings, they usually happen pretty quickly. This one took a bit longer. Prosecutors talked case details. They even allowed the victim's mother, who we just heard, recount how it is that she found out her daughter and unborn grandson had been murdered.
Her child was 6 years old when this murder happened, and he was in the house. I got the phone call from my grandson to say, my mommy has been shot. Somebody is in our house shooting, and my mommy is screaming.
March 4th, 2023, a day Terry Kinamore will never forget. Her 26-year-old pregnant daughter, India, killed in her home. Terry says India's partner and the father of her unborn child, Kayvon Warren, were together when it happened.
From the surveillance of the apartment, you can hear my child screaming every time she got shot, but not once did you hear Mr. Warren say, "What the hell is going on? Baby this," and you heard nothing.
Prosecutors say a complex investigation yielded cell phone records and location evidence pointing to Warren, Robert Irvin, and the alleged gunman Lamar Morris Suggs orchestrating the murder.
At some point, the evidence that has been uncovered was that he wanted her to terminate that pregnancy. Ms. Kinamore was scheduled to be induced the same morning as the murder.
It's very unfortunate that this woman was killed and she was pregnant with his child, a child that he wanted.
Warren's defense attorney Clyde Bennett asked for a reasonable bond, saying Warren has a full-time job, no criminal history, and has not fled the city despite knowing he was under investigation for the last 2 years.
Someone willing to engage in this level of violence against people that they presumably would care about, love, and with this level of cruelty makes us believe that if he is out, the rest of us wouldn't stand a chance.
Warren was issued a $600,000 bond for the 2 murder charges he's facing, similar to his co-defendant Robert Irvin. Here's his defense attorney.
The only tie that he has with this case is from some messages that apparently have the 2 co-defendants in and allegedly have Mr. Irvin in. So he finds himself in a guilty by association situation here.
Prosecutors say evidence shows Irvin parked near the murder and was communicating with his co-defendants in the hours leading up to it.
Conspiring to come up with this plan to kill Ms. Kinamore and her unborn child.
Yeah, now the alleged gunman, he was not in court today. He's currently being locked up at the Ohio Department of Corrections on an unrelated felony charge. We're, of course, going to continue following all 3 of these cases as they make their way through the court system.
Investigators said it was a complex, painstaking investigation, one built on cell phone communications, video footage, and location data. Evidence showed the 3 suspects were coming up with a plan to kill India and her unborn child. Court records and statements revealed a chilling detail. Kayvon had been in a relationship with India. Prosecutors allege he wanted her to terminate the pregnancy, but she didn't, so he made plans to leave the door open so that his friends can come in and kill her on the same day she was supposed to be induced. India was more than a victim. She was a mother who shared nuggets of wisdom about reading to children and baking with your toddler, moments that resonated with many. Friends remember her gentle spirit, always encouraging, always warm. Her TikTok feed was filled with soothing advice, maternity fashion, lullabies, all full of love. She had fans, maybe not tens of thousands, but enough who felt known, valued, and seen in her videos. Her content wasn't flashy viral dance trends, it was sincerity. This is the story of India Kinamore, a kind-hearted mother, a TikTok creator who shared her world with warmth and promise, whose pregnancy ended in unimaginable violence, and whose killers were finally brought to justice 2 years later. Her story is a stain on time, a legacy of grief, and a cautionary tale about how quickly life can unravel, even for the hopeful, loving, and brave. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of India Kinamore.